President Advocate Nelson CHAMISA Chai Pululu Chai Sadla Rosov.
Salibonani Injani mutwakazi womuhle mina ngifonipa abakhokheli bonke bakhona bavele endaweni ezijineyo umazi ukuthi abanye bavela kachana ngale eNatal, kachana ngale eGauteng, kachana ngale Jamestown, we want to thank you. I didn't know that we would have a rally in South Africa and you would have the number of people I have seen here. I'm even told that it was going to even be a bigger crowd and we managed to secure a venue where we were supposed to hold our rally. But I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming to this meeting. I was not meant to come, but I said we will not start the campaigns in Zimbabwe until we have started with our Zimbabweans in the diaspora. So this is our first campaign, but I want to thank the government of South Africa. I want to thank President Cyril Ramaphosa, the ANC ruling party, and the South African citizens. I thank them because they've allowed us hospitality to be on their land. Thank you for the African solidarity. Thank you for remembering Zimbabweans. Thank you for being African. Thank you for what you have done for us. Thank you. Zialibonga, we thank you. It's not easy, signore. Kuti muwanikwe muri kune imwe nyika mobvumizwa kuita musangano munyika umo. South Africa has given us their hospitality and we must appreciate that hospitality. I've come here to say thank you, our brothers and sisters in South Africa. You have remembered us. We have been going through a difficult period in Zimbabwe. You gave us your refuge. You gave us your warmth. You gave us your love. Sialibonga. Thank you, South Africa. Let us clap hands for South Africa. Now I've heard some of you saying, no, varuda kuti dzingirei, vada kuti dzokerei kumba aiwaka. It's an African to overstay. When you have visited, there is a period. You must look at your time. We have been given the hospitality here and thank you for the exemption permits. Thank you for the extension of those permits. Thank you for treating us as your fellow African brothers and sisters. But we must make sure that we correct the settings at home. So I've come here with a message that change is upon us. That change is high. That change has come. I can tell you that this year, 2023, whether they like it or they don't, there is going to be change in Zimbabwe. You saw We've just finished the process of nominations. Tell you what, they had made us to pay over $1,000 for each member of parliament to be able to be nominated. And they thought that we're not going to be able to mobilize the money. But God is faithful. uNkulunkulu siyamhlonipha. Mwari vakatitira nyasha, and we want to thank you, my citizens. You contributed all the money, almost $250,000, and we managed to field candidates everywhere. So, President, we have a citizen representative for President. And I accepted to be the representative of the citizens. I'm ready for the task. I'm ready to drive the change. I'm ready to turn around the country. I'm ready to create the jobs. I'm ready to bring Zimbabwe to the nations of nations. You know our track record. When we were in the inclusive government as Minister of ICT, you know what we did. When you gave us the opportunity, we delivered. Others, when given the opportunity, they've looted the economy, they've corrupted the economy, they squandered our resources. We want to correct the situation in Zimbabwe. Sifuna ukuthi singene phakathi, sizongena yini? Sizongena yini? Thank you. So we managed to field in all the 210 constituencies. We managed to field in all the Senate seats, 60 of them. We managed to field in all the women representatives, 60 of them. We managed to field all the required 10 youths. We managed to field in all the cities, 34 cities. And we want to make sure that as we go to the election, out of the 6.6 or so million voters, we have a majority vote. This time we want to tell our colleagues in ZANU-PF, we are not going to accept what you did to us in 2018. We clobbered ZANU-PF in 2018. We defeated ZANU-PF 2018, but they played games. This time I've told them, 2018 I was wearing Mr. Changrai's jacket. Now I'm wearing my own jacket, a citizen jacket. We will not allow any funny tricks. Asifuni umbulu, asifuni dots. We don't want any funny jokes. They are aware. We are ready to make sure that we deliver change in Zimbabwe. We managed also to field in all the constituencies across the country. But not only that, even the ward elections. Only a few where we had administrative challenges, but we are still challenging some of them. Out of the 1,970, we managed to field. Now Mnangagwa thought that we were not going to be able to do that. But he now knows that despite the fact that he tried to destroy the opposition through destroying and hijacking the MDC, which is now a shell, we have rebranded. We have a new organization stronger than the MDC, bigger than the MDC, stronger than the previous one. Triple C, Triple C, Triple C, Triple C, Triple C, Triple C. We are even bigger. You know, last year we had by-elections. Out of the 28 constituencies that were contested, we won 19 out of 28. You know, we went for the council elections. Out of the 149, we won in 89 out of the 149. So you must understand that Muswa 23, akuchikiri no pisa. Tiri kutaura ina ndisikuzorara for the next 60 days andirari mumba. Tiri kunotsvaga mavhotsi munyika kuti nyika isununguke. are doing. We are doing what we are doing because Zimbabwe is a great nation. Zimbabwe has over 60 mineral resources. Zimbabwe is one of the most important pillars of this region. We don't want to be a burden and a headache to our neighbors. We don't want Zimbabwe to be a source of trouble in our neighboring countries. We want Zimbabweans, and thank you, President Ramaphosa, once more. You have extended the stay until December. You have done a good thing, because by December we'll be welcoming you in Zimbabwe. The country is going to be resolved. So yes, are you aware that we have 5 million Zimbabweans in the diaspora? That tells you that the country is broken. That tells you that the liberation project has been hijacked. That tells you that our democratic credentials are questionable. That tells you that we have a deficit of good governance. That tells you that we need a leader who understands that to be able to move forward, we must preserve the legacy of the liberation struggle. How do we preserve it? We preserve it by the transformational promise that we are going to develop and promise the people of Zimbabwe and deliver it. We want to create an economy that functions. We want to create a democracy that functions. As we speak, our colleagues, Job Scala, Vanangari Fume, they are in prison. They've been in prison for more than a year, without any bail, without fair trial. Zvinokurakidza nyika ine chirwere chokufundusirana. Ndinoziva vamwe vacho vari uko munyika. Jonathan Moyo ari kuKenya, Kasukwera ari muno muSouth Africa. Because nyika haina kumira zvakanaka, we want all Zimbabweans to come back home and build our country together. Vamwe vanoti kwakutaura zvaJonathan sei anongogara achimunyomba. Isu ine New Zimbabwe, differing with the president is not a crime. In a New Zimbabwe, disagreeing with the leader is not a crime. In a New Zimbabwe, diversity is strength, not a weakness. You don't eliminate a tribe, you don't eliminate a race, you embrace them. Leaders must unite. Sumambane. That is what we want to do. And I know that we have your support. Are you going to support change in Zimbabwe? I'm not hearing you, South Africa. Are you going to support change in Zimbabwe? Are you going to support Mukomana mu Zimbabwe? Are you going to support Ujaha? Now it being to Murombe. Ganjile Murombe. Onjila ere Murombe. Ungene ere Kajaya. Wapinda ere Mukomana. Wapinda ere Mukomana. Azuro ere maoko South Africa mune moto. Thank you very much. So our agenda is very clear. We are going to be launching our manifesto in the coming weeks. We are going to be launching our program of action in the coming weeks. We are also going to share with you the type of government we are going to have. So that we build a strong government. What I can tell you is that we did it in the inclusive government. We will still do it. 23, Gadzirirai kuya kuzovota. Murukuya kuzovota ere. Murukuya kuzovota ere. Makazvinzwa ere tikumba uko dhora rapanduka. Riri kudonha musi wega wega arati yes. Makazvinzwa ere. But just to imagine that the economy has been destroyed. Mnangagwa has destroyed the economy in 5 years, more than what Mugabe did in 4 decades. Kuparaza kusukuta. Kukokota nyika, gapure nyika, ino hari ya pera, kwa kuiparaza kita chirongo, kwa kita chainga, kuparaza ne hari yacho. Msoro. We want the chance to rebuild our country. And I want to thank my citizens in the diaspora. Citizens in the diaspora here in South Africa, almost 3 million, across the whole country, 5 million. Do you know you have supported our economy? Thank you for feeding the families back home. Thank you. We have no hospitals, we have no medicines, we have no schools, but you have kept this country going. It's a pity that you were not given the diaspora vote, but once tapinda, pati no pinda, tichati kana tapinda, doza hapa takapinda. Paketa hapa na munu. Ndakaona ke zvino zvatosora na manje, ZANU-PF yatsemuka nepakati ngao. Umwe nekokoko, umwe nekokoko. You know, this is our opportunity. 23 August, Zimbabweans in the diaspora. Do 3 things. Number 1, if you are registered as a voter, please make a plan to come back home and vote. Those who are registered to vote, can I see by show of your fingers? Kumbirai kumabasa. Muye kuzovota. 1 vote is important. In our country, it's what is called first past the post. Around 50 plus 1. We want you to come and support us, to come and support change. The time for change has come. Number 2, those who are not registered but are able to communicate back home. This is our strategy we have launched. Takati 1+5. Even if you are not able to come back home, you must make sure that you talk to your parents, 5 of them. Sisters, 5 of them. Our brothers, 5 of them. Go and support change. We are not going to take up arms or guns against this regime. But what we are going to do is to use the ballot, not the bullet, to liberate ourselves and to make sure freedom is tested in Zimbabwe. 1 plus 1 plus what? So take your WhatsApp, send the 5. Whom you know, listen to you. Educate them, mobilize them, encourage them. Tell them that we want to deliver change. This is the year. This is the year. Let's do it. The time is. The time is. The time is. Where are those young kids? Look at the future. Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. Look at the young ones. Brilliant kids. All they want is hope. They are not supposed to be in South Africa at this moment. They are supposed to be in Zimbabwe. But what brought them here? Bad leadership. What brought them here? Bad governance. What brought them here? Economic meltdown. Zimbabwe, we have everything else that is needed for success except leadership. We want to correct the leadership deficit for the young ones to enjoy. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. 23 August. Andichatauri zvakawanda. 23 August pane basa hama dzangu. Tinoda kufamba nataura ndikati tiri kulonja manifesto, tiri kupinda kwese. We want to make sure kuti tine election ine mutsindo. Takataura that our goal is to win big. We want a wide margin. Because a small margin is going to be a problem. We are dealing with guys who are known for playing around with figures. Kwavari tumafiga tunoita nhumbu. Yowanda, saka toda kumeka sure chero vakaendesa nhumbu mafiga, havasvike pafiga redu. Let us win big. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Shanduko Zimbabwe. Saka ndatara number 2 munofana kuita mobilize people back home kuti va support a change mouza mbereki mouza tete mouza hanzvadzi so that we are able to support change. Especially in Jiva, please let us go back and mobilize. We want Matabeleland South to be one, to be yellow. We want Martinez to be yellow. We want Govlawa to be yellow. We want Mashonal and Mashingo to be yellow. We count on you, South Africa. Are you going to do it, South Africa? Are you going to do it, South Africa? Last but not least, we want you to help with resources. Support, we want 1 rand makes a difference. $1 makes a difference. We are going to ask you to support your own polling station. We have 12,000 polling stations in the country. We need 4 at a polling station so that we have 48,000 polling agents. Last time we had problems with polling stations that didn't have polling agents. We want to make sure we cover all. And this is my results. By manheru tineta kwaziva indenda topa gate kuti ndakupinda pa state house akaramba kupinda ndototi kana musingadi kupinda ndopinda ndega manheru sati atopera ndenda vapo shanduko mzimbabwe shanduko mzimbabwe. So ngatigadzirei takanangana tichalonja theme yedu tokudza idindingira redu so that we are able to do what has to be done. But let there be peace in Zimbabwe, let there be peace in Africa. What we want is a strong Zimbabwe that supports a strong Africa. Africa has to be one, Africa has to have a strong currency, Africa has to have one currency. Africa inofana kuva one visa, we are one people. Africa inofana kuva hurumende imwe chete. Only possible with a strong leadership. Zambians did it. Malawians did it. Kenyans did it. They did it in DRC. South Africa, they are always doing it. If they did it, according to Gino Timba, why can't we did it too? Why can't we did it? Why can't we also do it? That's English according to the men. Shanduko Zimbabwe. So that tender matipa mkan. That's what my challenges. I said I can't fail to be in South Africa because I respect those in the diaspora. We want you to support the effort home. But chaita imwe tisataenda kuma elections iri properly organized kuti chakwata chikatsuka yatinoitira mustadium yakakwana taronga vanhu vose nguva iripo. I know you didn't have time to be advised. It was a short notice and we did not do. And some were saying we are shocked that you are here, you were not going to come. We just thought it was a joke. But we are here. We thank you. We honor you. Thank you, Zimbabwe. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you, all of the people. God bless you. Let's go and organize. Let's organize. I love you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
Right, champions. Apana no samba disoka. Right. Pastor, can you come forward? Pastor, can you come forward? Pastor, can you come forward? Apana no famba, security make sure. Apana no famba. Pastor, can you come forward? Rosum. Apana no famba. Thank you. Let's move forward, please. Let's all stand up. Let's all be standing, please. Close in prayer.
Let us pray. Father, we say Ebenezer, we are thanking you for being with us the whole day.